limb yoga online classes. A lot of people have asked me, with what's going on at the moment, to take my classes online so that you can still practice at home. So this is my little trial run. Bear with me a little bit because I haven't done this sort of thing before, so I'm giving it a go. And the idea is that from now on I will do my weekly Thursday class online live if I can work out how to do that. If not, I will do what I'm doing right now, which is I will record it on video and then I will upload it to my YouTube channel, and I'll give you the links for that so that you can access it at home. So the really important thing when we're practicing at home is to allocate yourself a space for doing that and get your space nice and ready before you start the class. It's really nice to light a candle just to make that a bit more special, and obviously we have candles in class. And it's also important, if you can, and I know this is hard for some of you, to try and get yourself away from any distractions. So I'm going to take you through last Thursday's class, which was about the full moon and moon salutations as a practice. And even if you did attend class, you could do that class again. And then I'll be trying to, as I say, either do a live class or upload a class weekly for you, so that you can still practice yoga. So let's make a start. So find yourself a nice comfortable position. Place those hands onto the knees, sitting down, rooting down into those sit bones, making yourself nice and comfortable. And then closing the eye. We're going to take a deep breath into the belly and release and relax with a sigh. Again, breathing into the belly and releasing and relaxing with a sigh. Last one, into the belly, releasing and relaxing with a sigh. And then taking the breath to that three breaths. So breathing in for a count of 3 into the belly. And exhaling for 3, releasing and relaxing through the nose. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start to increase that exhale to calm us. So inhaling for 3. This time exhaling for 4. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 4. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 5. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 6. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 7. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 9. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 10. And now we're going to work our way back again. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 9. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 8. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 7. Inhaling. Exhaling for 6. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 5. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 4. Inhaling for 3. Exhaling for 3. Lovely. Just take a moment now to notice what, if any, effect that breathing has had on the mind and on the body. And then we're going to slowly flicker those eyes open. And we're going to inhale, bringing the arms up. Exhale, the arms are coming down. Inhaling. Exhaling down. Inhaling up. Lovely. Now bringing that right arm down to the mat. We're going to come into a side stretch here on the left hand side. Taking those breaths in and out. Inhaling, arms up and coming over to the other side here. Inhaling into that stretch on the right hand side. Inhaling up. We're going to take that left arm now to the right knee so that we're coming into a gentle stretch here in the back, a gentle twist, looking behind us, sitting up and out of the hips. Inhaling up. We're going to take the right hand to the left knee now, coming into a twist, looking behind us. Inhaling, bringing both arms up again, and then we're going to bring those hands behind the back, puffing up the chest, opening up that chest and looking up towards the ceiling. Inhaling, we're going to bring the legs in front now, and we're going to windscreen wiper those legs, so taking them from one side to the other, starting to warm up those hip joints now. And then we're going to take those legs behind us and come onto hands and knees. So just bear with me a minute whilst I just get rid of something. on my computer screen. Lovely. And then we're going to come into some circles here. So just check that your hands are nice and spread and that you've got that weight through the thumb and all the fingers. That's like gripping, sucking up through the middle of the hands. Check that the knees are under the hips, and then we're going to start to rotate. So the aim of today's class, or last Thursday's class, was to really try and slow ourselves down, calm ourselves down from what on Friday was a full moon, which can often bring a little bit of craziness into our lives. So really trying to do these slowly, carefully, thoughtfully. Coming to a stop, we're going to take them round the other way. And then coming to a stop, we're going to come into some cat-cows. We're going to inhale. We're going to lift that chest nice and high, looking forwards. And then we're going to exhale, bringing the chin to the chest, curling up belly button to the spine. We're working with the breath here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And then we're going to slowly take that weight back towards the heels, coming into a child's position here. Taking 3 breaths here. Inhaling. Coming up, we're going to take that weight forwards over the wrists, lowering down towards the belly here. Rolling the shoulders slowly, trying to release any tension that might be in those shoulders. And then hovering those hands at the side of the lower ribs, coming into a low cobra there. And then we're going to pop those hands out in front. So we're coming to a Sphinx pose here, sitting up a little bit. And we're going to take that head and look behind us. So really focusing on the breath again here. Calming and looking forwards, and then taking it to the other side, 3 breaths. Bringing the head back center. I'm going to lower the body down, bringing those hands back to the sides of the waist there, and pushing ourselves back up to hands and knees, and back over into child's pose. 3 breaths. Inhaling, coming back to hands and knees. We're going to thread the needle now. So we're going to take the hand, lift it up, and then place it down between the hand and the knee. See if we can come onto the shoulder or the head. So if you're struggling to get your shoulder or your head towards the ground here, you could pop a blanket underneath the head here to help you to lift it up a little bit and make it more comfortable. And then we're going to inhale. I'm going to take that hand back up and place it down. And we're going the other side, so left hand lifting up. We're threading it down and through, and either coming onto the floor or onto our blanket there. 3 breaths. Inhaling, pushing down through that hand, bringing the weight back. We're going to take that weight forwards again and down onto the belly. And this time we're going to bring the hands behind us and really try and lift up through the shoulders and the belly. And we're going to try and lift the legs up as well. Just show you that one from the side. And so we're down on our belly. Our arms are lifting up behind us. And we're lifting up those legs as well. Coming into a lotus position here. Then we're going to release and relax that down and shake those hips, turning the cheek to the side. And then you could do that again, or this time you can see if you can clasp the hands behind you, pull back the shoulders, and again lifting those feet up. And we're breathing here, don't forget that breath. And then releasing and relaxing, turn that cheek to the other side and shake out those hips. And then we're bringing those hands back towards the lower ribs and pushing back through to hands and knees again. So from here, we're going to come into Superman pose. So we're going to take the right arm out and the left leg out, and we're going to hop. And then we're going to place it back down. Left arm, right leg. One more breath. And lowering back down. We're going to tuck those toes under now and lift ourselves up into a down dog. So starting to bend the legs, stretch the legs out a little bit here. Check those hands, that the fingers are nice and spread, that there's weight through the fingers. And we're really trying to lift that bottom up towards the ceiling here, as if we're trying to moon somebody. Notice that my back is straight and I'm looking towards my feet, and I shouldn't be able to see my heels. Lovely. I'm going to come back down now, and we're going to warm up those hip joints again. So we're going to take the right leg out and we're going to circle around in that hip joint. Releasing that down. And then taking out the left leg. Circling around in that hip joint. Lovely, and then tucking those toes back under, coming back into a down dog. Just notice this second time, whether it feels any different to the first. It may not. We're not judging here. We're just trying to notice the body and what it's doing. And we're still breathing. Okay, we're going to take some really small steps now to bring those feet in towards the hands. We're coming into a forward fold here. So the knees are nice and bent and we're trying to fold forwards and get that chest towards the thighs there. The top half of the body's relaxed. So the shoulders, the head, all relaxed. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then we're going to inhale, place hands onto shins and look forwards with a flat back. Exhaling, calming back down. Inhaling, looking forwards, flat back. Exhaling, back. Inhaling, looking forward, flat back. Exhaling back down, and then slowly, vertebrate by vertebrate, we're going to come up to standing. Lovely.